Alright, so now that you guys know what the plan is for the off season and for our goals for 2020, I explained that in the last video, how we're going to be shooting for 300 horsepower. Now it's time to start executing this plan, and I already kind of jumped forward a little bit. I removed my manifold setup and just that whole area, because we're going to try to see if this Skunk 2 Ultra actually can bolt right onto it. I've never run this manifold. I've never installed this manifold, but I'm looking into this, and I don't think it's a direct bolt-on because of how my pulley setup is. Because I have just a regular tensioner, and those delete kits. We're gonna see if it fits, but it's not looking like it's going to. So let's see. Maybe I hope it does. That saves me some money right there. All right, so I'm just kind of like holding this up against it, and it's definitely not gonna fit. I could tell it's already going to. The manifold is just gonna sit right on top of this pulley right here, but we'll try it. So let's see if I can line some studs up. Yep, she is not fitting. So let me give you guys a look. So I'm trying to start that stud right there. I have the manifold at an angle, and it's at an angle because here you can just see the contact right in there. I mean, I can't even get it in. We're hitting all areas on this side. It's just sitting right on top of that water assembly, the water housing, thermostat water housing is sitting right on top of there. So it is not a direct bolt-on. I have a solution for this. To give you a better look, this is our issue basically right here. The manifold is hitting right here. This is shiny because I actually shaved this when I had my RBC on it. I needed to shave this end a little bit just to fit it. So it's looking like I'm just gonna have to chop this whole thing out right here and make it flat, which means I'm not gonna be able to run this K2 and EP3 pulley assembly or anything. So I am gonna need a like a belt relocation kit, or I'm gonna need another kit. I don't feel comfortable chopping this just yet. So what I did was I bought another water housing as my template. We're going to be chopping this one up. I'm looking like I want to chop it right at this line right here, or just above it, because it looks like I won't interfere with the PCV system, because I still going to keep this. I still use it. So we're going to just start a little above this line, chop this whole thing flat, and you know, drain the coolant and everything, because I'm gonna have to take this whole setup off. So let's cut that, start draining the radiator, and then when we're ready, we'll take all that off. Alright, so I got my setup right now. About to chop up the water housing I just bought. Just gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do it. A couple quick things that don't really need to go over, but I'll go over them anyway. This is aluminum you're about to cut. This aluminum gets so flaky and it goes everywhere. Put on old clothes or something. I just put on this old jacket to cover myself with. I'm gonna have a face shield, and okay, that's over with. So let me show you how I got it set up, and we're just gonna put this on a tripod. Hopefully it doesn't get on my lens. We're gonna cut. So I'm just using like a regular DeWalt. I don't even know, they're not band saws, but just using one of these with a metal blade on it so I can cut aluminum. This is actually what I use to cut my intake pipe in. So anyway, I kind of eyeballed it up to where I want it to be. It's not going to be exactly on this line because I was just looking at it. It's going to interfere with this PCV system. So I didn't want to take this out because, first of all, I masked everything so it doesn't really, it reduces the amount of aluminum shavings that are going to get in this. I am going to thoroughly clean this when I'm done, but if I can reduce any aluminum going in there, I'm going to. So I got that like that. I have a C-clamp holding it on just so I don't have to keep my hand there, and that's pretty much it. We're going to start cutting it. Hopefully it comes out the way we want, and we're good. Then, you know, we'll clean all this up. there's our clean cut. You can see it's exactly what I want. It's just a laser straight cut. Didn't interfere right here with the PCV. I mean, you guys kind of can see how my work ethic is and how I want my car to look a certain way, and I want it to look like it could have came like this. So this is why I just wanted to use this rather than just chopping it off on the car. You know, that'll probably bug me a little bit, but you won't see that under the manifold. So let's wrap all this up. I'm gonna take this back in the garage. I'll take the old one off, and then hopefully this is all we had to do, and then we can move forward with the manifold install. The old water housing is completely gone. It looks like I'm just gonna slide this new one on. So we're just gonna mock this up. So we're just gonna leave that loose right in there. Let's grab the manifold and see. Okay, so hopefully. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. It actually clears perfectly. I might do a little trimming, I could see, but I could do that off the car. So I want to show you guys where I'm talking about. Some of the trimming. Let's see if we could get it on camera. It's right under there. I mean, it actually clears. Yeah, it clears. You can see the little gap. There we go. So this is what you're going to have to do in order to make a Ultra Race manifold fit. You're just going to chop that tensioner section off. And once everything is like bolted down tight, which I took some studs off at the moment. But here you go. That's gonna be our new setup. I think it's huge. When you guys see it in person, when you come to see it at the event, you'll just see how much it just really fills the bay out, and it's way bigger than the RVC. So, all right, cool. This is actually all I wanted to do, was just to show you guys how to modify it, how to make it fit. And all right, we're gonna talk about the pulley setup, because obviously we're still going to have to run our alternator and stuff. What the route I'm going to do is we're going to put our alternator and our water pump. That all stays the same. I'm going to get rid of the tensioner assembly and the idler pulley. And K-Tuned actually makes a new idler pulley slash tensioner. It's for big manifolds. It's probably for their K-Tuned manifold. But what it does is it replaces the CRV post mount. So because I'm using a K24 block, you'd have to get the K24 version. If you're a full K20, you get the K20 version. But it's a post mount with 2 pulleys on it, and that's your adjustment for your belt. And it's really thin. It'll probably just come out to right here. Yeah, I think I've seen the pictures. It's almost like flush. So it gives you the opening right here to run that. That's probably what I'm going to do. And because I don't want to put the K-Tuned AC delete, or yeah, the power steering delete kit, I'd rather just have that little nice slim pulley setup right there, and that's it. So this looks sick. I'm really happy with this. And I told you guys, Quick Strip Carteret did this for me. Mike is a good friend of mine, so shout out to you, man. This looks sick, and can't wait to throw that new valve cover on there. It's gonna look perfect. That's where I'm gonna leave this video. To be honest with you, I'm having really bad back problems. I don't know what's going on. So just doing this little work was really stressing my back out. So I'm going to leave it like this. We got to get some more parts anyway to make it fully work. And we're just going to keep doing what we can until it's the holiday season, obviously. So some of my money is going to holidays. Whenever I got extra cash, it goes back to the car. But throttle body, injectors, I'm going to show you guys how to rewire those up, because I'm going to have to cut the pins and stuff on the old RDX ones. Some little odds and ends that I am doing to this. And that's, cross our fingers, we'll make 300. But I'll tidy up everything else on the bottom of this when I get that pulley set up, because I'm going to throw that all on. The manifold goes on right after. So anyway, I hope that was a good update for you guys. Appreciate you guys watching this video. And if you have any questions, you always know, shoot me a DM on my Instagram, searchmotive_garage, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay motivated and keep making those streets louder.